Once upon a time, in a village nestled between two mountains, there lived a wealthy and handsome young man named Kojo. He had everything a man could desire: riches, a grand home, and two beautiful wives who adored him. His first wife, Adwoa, was wise and kind. His second wife, Esi, was very beautiful, strong and talented. However, despite all of his blessings, Kojo had one unfulfilled wish: he had no children. For years Kojo and his wives prayed to the gods of Seer land, made sacrifices and offerings at the village shrine. But still none of his wives could bear him a child. The whispers began. People in the village began to murmur that Kojo's family was cursed. Desperate to break the curse, Kojo decided to seek the help of an ancient seer who lived deep in the forest. One morning, he set out on his journey, determined to find answers. He walked for days until he finally found the seer's cave. "I know why you have come," the seer said before Kojo could speak. "You seek a child, but the road to your desire won't be easy. Tell me what I must do," Kojo begged. "I will do anything to have a child." The seer handed him 3 small stones, each with a different symbol carved into it. "Each stone represents one of your wives. You must give them to your wives. But beware, one of them will betray you. Only through trust and understanding will your desire be fulfilled." Kojo took the stones and returned home, his heart heavy with the weight of the seer's warning. That night, he gathered his wives and explained the seer's instructions. He handed each wife a stone, telling them to keep it close to their heart. Weeks passed, but still no sign of pregnancy. Tensions began to rise in Kojo's home. Adwoa, the first wife, became withdrawn, constantly praying and fasting. The second wife, Esi, grew frustrated, focusing all her energy on work to forget about the situation. One evening, while Kojo was away in the field, Adwoa approached Esi in the courtyard. "Have you heard anything about the stones?" she asked, her voice soft but laced with suspicion. Esi shook her head. "I have prayed, but the gods remain silent." Adwoa flashed with anger. "One of us is cursed, and it is only a matter of time before Kojo finds out," she hurled. The tension between the two wives escalated, and suspicion clouded their once peaceful and harmonious lives. Each wife secretly feared that she was the one cursed, and yet each wondered if one of them had betrayed the family. One faithful night, Kojo woke to the sound of his wives' voices. He crept toward the voice and found his 2 wives gathered around a small fire arguing. The 2 wives gasped as the seer emerged from the dark. "You were warned that betrayal would come," the seer said. "But it was not a curse that divided you, but your fear and mistrust. The stones you carry were only a test of the unity in your family." Kojo stepped forward and hugged his wives and said, "I love you both, and you are not cursed." Kojo's bosom was soon filled with children.